Hi there, folks. Welcome to Broadband Deployment News. So it's not billions, but there's millions for broadband in the Biden budget. Be right back as we talk about that. Hey, Rick Uzzi here from Quorum. Thanks for joining me. So the Biden administration has released a proposed budget for 2023. It's, what is it? I think is it 5 trillion? It's a lot of money, lots and lots of money. And out of that, there's approximately $600 million for broadband, in addition to what we're already anticipating through the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. So again, this is all proposed at this point, but we'll see what happens with this. And I was just going to show you real quickly where that is in the budget and just discuss that real quick. So here you see the budget of the United States. It is 158 pages. So let's start going through that. No, seriously. So I'm just going to show you one little section where it talks about broadband. So again, scroll down here. You'll see there's a table of contents, and they've got something for each agency. And you would think, well, the Department of Commerce, the NTIA under the Department of Commerce is what is going to be managing the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, and specifically the BEAD portion of that, broadband equity access and deployment, the $42.5 billion that's available. But these new funds are under the Department of Agriculture because it's part of the ReConnect program. So I'm going to go ahead and zip down there. So you see here Department of Agriculture, and there's the stuff that they do in the budget. But then down here we've got something about broadband. So connects all Americans to high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet. So I thought we already had the IIJA and the BEAD program to do this, but here we've got more money coming from USDA ReConnect Program. So it says building on the $2 billion for USDA broadband programs provided in the bipartisan infrastructure law. That's the law that I'm talking about, the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. The budget provides $600 million for the ReConnect program, which provides grants and loans to deploy broadband to unserved areas, especially tribal areas. So it says building on the $2 billion. So originally the ReConnect grant program was $1.15 billion, I believe. It's under the Rural Utilities Services of the Department of Agriculture. It was, it currently, any areas that lack 100 by 20 would be eligible. They need to be rural areas. Originally, to show you how long this has been around, it was originally 10 by 1. So that's when, 10 megabits per second by 1 megabit, that was anything under that was what would apply. Today it's 100 by 20, and then areas that are 25 by 3 or less are supposed to be prioritized there. And again, it's supposed to be rural areas. And this is a combination of grants and loans. You could get I think you get 100% funded grants, or you can get grants and loan combinations, the kind of thing in the USDA ReConnect. So, and then it says also the budget also provides $25 million to help rural telecommunications cooperatives refinance their RUS debt and upgrade their broadband facilities. So again, this is just proposed, so just something to keep an eye on. And I have questions to why this is needed, because of the fact that we do have this $42.525 billion or whatever it is that's out there from the bipartisan infrastructure law. Plus, there was $2 billion that was supplemented on USDA ReConnect as part of that law. So originally, again, $1.15 billion, then $2 billion added to that under this most recent infrastructure law. And that money, I believe, may have already been, it's possible it's already been allocated because at least the application. So the application deadline was February of this year for this. So maybe it's just a matter of, hey, our application deadline's over and we need more money. You know how government is. I mean, they don't like a program to end. So again, I'm not sure why this is, and the question is, will this remain? I don't know, because right now we're going through a period of significant inflation, and government spending can aggravate inflation, and everything that's going on with supply chain issues and the war in Ukraine is going to be impacting inflation. The price of gas is going to be impacting inflation, plus the fact that we're spending lots and lots of money. So this is a proposed budget. Have no idea if what's going to be taken out of this budget as they go back and forth on this. And again, an additional 600 million. It doesn't seem like much when you're talking about 65 billion in the IIJA and 42 plus billion for broadband. 600 million doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. It's a lot. So it's a lot of money when you think about it. So whether this stays here or not, I don't know. But I was just going to make everybody aware of this, that in the proposed budget, there is additional broadband money. Maybe one of the reasons that they're doing this is because they could get it out sooner than they're going to be able to get out the IIJA money or the BEAD money, because USDA ReConnect is already in place. If they pass this budget and they get that money available, then maybe they can get this money out in places where it's needed faster than what's going to be required for the IIJA, the BEAD portion of that. Maybe that's the reason. Or maybe, like I say, it's that government gets bigger and bigger, and they never want a program to disappear, even if you're taking care of things. Because as I watch all of the fiber deployments going on around the country and the 5G deployments, and more and more people getting connected to broadband at speeds over 100 megabits per second, then I just question how many of these unserved and underserved areas can be left by the time the BEAD money is available. So do we need more money? And again, maybe it's because they want to get this out sooner, and somehow they can do that. So I don't know. But anyway, more money coming possibly. Whoops. More money coming possibly here in the future from the budget. So thanks for joining me. Hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time for broadband deployment news. Bye-bye.